check these people in. And then we are going to get into story time. So let's.
Hallo, bin ich hier richtig? Danke.
Get this going.
Bin ich hier? Danke sehr.
Fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Auf geht's.
Hallo,
Excuse me.
bitte sehr.
Alright, so story time today
Hallo, hier.
is going to be a little interesting. It's about an interesting story. But first, I gotta figure out how the windshield wipers work. Okay. Settings, controls, windshield wipers. Wait, coach. Never had to use the windshield wiper. F3 and F4. Okay, back. Let's go ahead and start our ride. Let's go F3, F4. Faster. So there's no like. Alright, so there's two speeds. Fast, too fast, faster. Got it. Wait, why isn't... Oh, my wheel disconnected. Great. Alright. This is what I'm glad. Well, this is... Is it gonna work now, or is it not gonna? System. Okay. Form. Continue. Left. Right. Retarder will be B, and then cruise control. Okay. Alright, now everything should work. Alright, now let's go. So today's story is going to be a bit of an interesting one. And it's actually the first illegal thing I've ever done. Sorry, bud.
So ein Audi.
And that is moonshine in high school. Yes, I have drunk moonshine in high school. But what just fell? What is that? That's the power. Oh, my speakers. Okay, that's one. Oh, my thing too close. Oh, my pedal's too close to the wall. So my friend Jacob, he's a Marty Cast member. He decided, well, I don't know who gave it to him, but someone gave him moonshine, and he was just like, hey, I'm going to take this to school. So he brings it to school. I find out about it along with Alex and Brandon. I'm not going to use last names here, but Alex and Brandon. Alex is also a Marty Cast member. Brandon is just a kid from school. He's also in my book, My Apocalypse, and one web novel, which I do kind of update, not really, but you know what I mean. And he was already getting tipsy at this point. Like, he's had a good bit, and so has Colin, but I didn't really see him. I don't see him through the day except for in the morning, and by that time we didn't know about it. So, yeah, that's all the story I have on him. But he decided to get drunk in school, and we were in the gym. We didn't dress this day. We were on the bleachers. And he drunk, I don't know, about a quarter of a water bottle full of moonshine, which doesn't seem like much, but for someone who doesn't drink like much, that's a lot, especially for moonshine. That's 100 proof. Like that's a lot. So I obviously the good citizen I am, the good Samaritan in me, was just like, hey, can I have a sip? So I got a sip of moonshine, right? And then my friend Alex took 2 sips of moonshine. Well, he really took 2 swigs, but I'm just saying sips, because, you know. And, you know, we weren't drunk, but we were feeling good. We had a little bit of a buzz. And then Brandon came along. Brandon is goofy anyways, right? And we're just like, he wanted a sip, but we thought it would be advantageous if he didn't take a sip. We didn't think that was a good idea, because he doesn't always seem like he's all there. And so my friend was just like, you know what, Jacob, I'm not going to give you a sip, but smell it. So he unscrews the lid, puts up to his nose, and gets him to smell it. Well, apparently moonshine vapors can get you, like, a little buzz going, which I did not know until this point. And that was interesting. So it went to 3rd period. It was boring like always, because I don't have any friends in that class. And the teacher's not bad, but if you don't have any friends in that class, well, that class is like, it's no bueno. It's not fun. So then we get to 4th period, which me and Alex has the same 4th period. It's science. Right? And we are doing a project on the school computers. Sorry for hitting that. And we were the 2 giggliest bitches ever. We laughed at every damn thing. Like, we were doing a PowerPoint, I think, at this point. We did, like, a good bit of projects in her class, but I think this time we were doing a PowerPoint on, like, the things and stuff, and we found, so we were doing, we were comparing the cell to the human body, in ours. You could compare it to whatever, but we chose human body. And, I can't remember which one it was that we compared to the liver, but I remember picking this stupid picture of, like, the big liver Jake from Adventure Time. And for some reason, I did this, like, weird voice with it that wasn't even funny. I was just like, big liver, or something, like, stupid like that. And we just started die-laughing. And we were laughing the whole fucking class period. Like, just with stupid shit. And, alright, not gonna lie, that was actually probably the funnest time I've ever had in school. But it gets better. 5th period comes around, and Brandon's in my 5th period. He's also at my lunch, because if you're in 5th period with someone, they're in your lunch. Or the same lunch, yeah. So, he was, like, acting weird, right? He was like, it was obvious something happened. Moonshine vapors ain't doing all of that. So we get like he's like look at the ceiling, like you can tell like that something's not there at this point. We get to lunch and non-stop talking, and it's like that weird talk like where they try to make jokes about everything, but which is funny at first, but then it just gets annoying. And it got annoying for like most of the people who sat at the table with me, but since I still had a little bit of a buzz going, I was still laughing my ass off. That and I'm a giggly bitch anyway, so once you start me laughing, I'm going to continue laughing until I die. But all of a sudden, this metal tray fell on the floor. If you never heard a metal tray hit a lunch board before, it sounds like the Chinese gong, like before they start sumo wrestling or whatever. I can't remember. I don't know what they use it for. I'm assuming that that's one thing they start for. Like, ping, and then the sumo starts. I'm fucking up. But we hear that noise. He said the Chinese are coming. Duck. And the way he said it, I died laughing. I almost like fell on the floor. That's how hard I was laughing. That time. And Jesus Christ. Alex or Brandon, if you're watching this video, because I'm going to tell you about it in school, if I left out any details that you can remember, put in the description. Brandon, you might think I'm lying, because apparently you don't remember any of this, but yeah. I also found out that day at lunch, one of the kids asked him, "The heck's wrong with you?" And I said, "Well, I know he inhaled moonshine vapors second period, but I don't think that's going to last for this long." And he said, and I quote, "I inhaled Sharpie." So that means he was sniffing fucking markers. And he also choked himself till he almost passed out. This is what he said. He did. And obviously, you'd be a little messed up after doing those things, especially the nail and Sharpies. Which, you know what? Knowing Brandon, it didn't surprise me that this happened in the least. Like, and it was just like a little inhale. Like, oh boy. I guess he's also a lightweight drinker. Because he don't weigh too much, and I don't think he's had alcohol before in any form. But for some reason, he sniffed a sharp. Okay. Moving on. So we went through the rest of the day. It was actually kind of normal the rest of the day. Like, everything started wearing off. And that's pretty much all I remember. Like, from that point. But you know what? Actually, I didn't tell you all this. Going back to second period, remember Jacob, the person who brought it and drank like a fourth? He had to go, he was in the gym, right? And he was going to ROTC. ROTC makes you do gym, like school gym to the max. Like, they actually make you do stuff in gym. Well, not in gym, but like to train you, I guess, to show discipline or whatever. I don't know the actual reason I'm not in ROTC. And also to keep you fit, I guess. But he was walking to class, which he had to go downstairs and upstairs again because he goes through the boys' locker room because it's like interconnected with the ROTC room because they built it that way because the gym used to not exist. I don't know, it's a big, like, cluster. That school's a big cluster of, like, adding on crap. Very much. So, and let me tell you, it was visibly clear that he was drunk. I guess the teachers or whoever who saw him might have thought that he was just like acting like that because he's Jacob. He acts stupid. Let's just put it that way. So I guess they just thought that he was being stupid, like acting like he's drunk. But when I tell you, him walking made me laugh. Like, that's how bad he was walking. I mean it. Like, even he started laughing. And he went through the day without getting caught at all. Like, for the next week, we're just like, oh, we're going to get called up to the counselor's office. They're going to say something. Well, I was. I think Alex might have thought about it because I brought it up. But no, that happened. I'm surprised that Jacob didn't get caught. Like, because me and Alex, you could have just thought that me and him were just retards again. Like always, just being the little giggly bitches we are. But Jacob was visibly drunk, and I'm pretty sure you can smell it on his breath, like, a good bit. If you smelled, I don't know, I didn't smell his breath. And Brandon, I don't know. That was interesting with Brandon. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of that story. Drinking moonshine in high school, good idea? Not really. Fun idea? Yes. Would I do it again? Maybe. And it was fun. And that was heartbreaking. I didn't realize that I would went like that. But, you know. I wonder how close we are. Oh. I'm only halfway. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm actually going to leave this video here and then start another one up. And record something else. So, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos on the channel, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.